I'm excited to receive this moment, like really see your book come through. So I have no idea what your book is. We have not chatted.
We have not.
We'll see what this book is. Now, I feel like, did you come from Movement Makers?
I did.
Fabulous. Such a magical group. Like,
it's
really.
such a great group. Yeah.
Right?
Can I ask you, how do I get the rating off, or does it always stay on my face?
The rating.
The
writing.
Yeah. I just woke up. I'm sorry. I'm not going to have all the words.
No, you're good. You're good. The writing will stay there, but afterwards it won't show up. So it's just cool. While we're live, we'll see it down there.
All right. So don't be distracted by all the writing.
No. So my invitation, and I do this when I'm channeling, is I don't even look at who's showing up. Okay. Like people will show up and I just don't even look, and I don't read, so that we can stay just here in our energy, and then afterwards we can go back and respond to people. But it's really just important to stay here in this space. It's hard. It's kind of like patting your head and rubbing your tummy, right?
Yeah. So that's why I was like, how do I get rid of the distraction?
Yeah. So we're just not going to look at them. So you're just going to look at me.
Cool.
So what we're going to do is we're going to drop into our bodies. And so lots of like magic coming up for you. So like my goddess Isis drum. And then I had like found my Ganesha statue was calling to me. So we like have lots of magic here today, if you're okay with that.
Yeah.
All right. So we're going to drum it in first. How about that?
Great.
Normally we sound bowl it in, but it feels like drumming. So I want you to take a deep breath in.
I love it.
Do you love drumming? Okay. I don't know if you've seen my goddess Isis drum, but this, isn't she magical?
Oh my gosh, stunning, gorgeous, amazing.
I know. I have
amazing.
So much love. All my drums have such a place in my heart. This one's really powerful. So I'm going to invite you to just take a deep breath, and we're going to close our eyes. And the sound obviously isn't going to be as good as if we were in person, but just let the sound move through your body. It's going to clear out any noise in the body, any noise in the mind. We're just going to clear it out so we can really drop in. Okay, so take a deep breath in. Breathing all the way into your sacral chakra. One more. There we go. That feels like that cleared out some noise. So now we're going to bring in the bowl. And I want you to visualize while I'm playing the bowl that you have this beautiful divine light coming in through the crown chakra. And we're going to breathe it in. It's going to clean and cleanse and clear your whole system all the way down to the soles of your feet. Okay? So you're going to breathe it in. And we're going to just breathe that light in, cleaning, cleansing, clearing the system, clearing out any noise, any blocks, any resistance, any self-doubt, anything that's in the way of this book coming through. We're just going to clear it all the way out of your body, going down through the soles of your feet, entering into the earth. It's going to move into the earth, trickle down like water, cleaning, cleansing, clearing out of your body into the earth. And then we're going to put a beautiful shield of light around you. So we're going to shield you in this beautiful divine light, sealing it at your toes to be an added form of protection, to infuse you with light, to create safety in your body, in your mind, to create wholeness in this space. There we go. There we go. That feels good. Now what we're going to do is we're going to call in our guides. So we're going to call in all of our angels. We're going to call in any ascended masters who've been assigned to you, any and all guides who are here to support you and this book. We're going to call them in and through the divine light, that they will bring this book through, that they will hold this space in safety and protection and ease. And then we're going to prepare to receive. So we're going to ask that light will touch our ears, that we will spiritually hear what needs to be heard. The light will touch our third eyes. We'll have access to all of our spiritual gifts. The light will cleanse our lips, that we speak only what needs to be spoken. And then we're just going to pour some warm sunlight over your heart. We're going to soften your heart, allow it to be open to receive, softening, softening, softening. And take a nice deep breath in. And breathe out. Ah, there we go. How's that feel?
Great.
Fabulous. Okay, so let's invite your book to come. So your book is like already like so big energy. Like I feel like, whoa, it just like took up the whole room. So I don't, like we're just gonna allow it to like be full expansive. And I want your book and you to know there's no need to play small. Like the book wants to be really, 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 really big.
Okay.
Okay. So I want you to close your eyes. And we're going to call in your book, even though it's already here. But we're going to invite your book to come and sit with us, to show us, to teach us, to guide us, to support us in seeing what this book is so that you can fully bring it through to completion. And we're going to invite your intuition, your gifts of seeing, of hearing, of knowing, to be brought all the way up to the surface and into the divine light so that you can be really present and be able to receive from your book as well. So we're just going to breathe in. Thank you for being here with us in this beautiful, sacred book channeling session. And if you felt the stir in your heart that it is time for you to write your book, then I am so excited to tell you that I am going to give you my sacred creative process that allows authors to channel their books. Just click the link below in the description and you will have immediate access to learning the tools on how you will channel your book. So your book is kind of showing me it's like the ocean. So it's like the ocean fills in all the holes, all the gaps. There are no pockets in the ocean, right? Like just the water is in all, right? And it's got a very like divine mother energy, like a real feminine, like divine mother love. So tell me what you hear. What do you see?
So far, I've got my book literally, like not literally, because but it's kind of sitting here beside me with like little arms holding my hand.
Yeah.
Ready, just like, I'm here, I'm ready. That's all I have so far.
Okay, I love that.
But, yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna let your book know. I want you to speak out loud. Let your book know that you are here to bring her through.
I'm here too.
Yes.
To bring you to you.
Yes. Okay, so here in this space, we're going to invite your book to show us. We're going to invite your book to show us. It's kind of like, I want to ask your book who it serves. It's like wanting to show us. So I want to ask your book, who needs this book? Who is this book here to serve? What gifts does it have to offer?
So it says women who need the light, who need more light within, like self-determination is what I'm hearing.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Self-love.
Yeah.
Or self-love.
Yeah.
Bringing in that connection to self that, she says, you got this already. We've been sharing with you. So I have messages from tree spirits from the last 10 years.
Yeah.
So I go to the forest and I hear, or trees, and I hear messages from trees.
Yeah.
And so I've been writing those down. So the idea was my book was to bring those, and that's kind of still in line with what's happening right now. So
it's so beautiful. I love that. I have a deep love for trees. I have a grove that I sit in, and so I have just so much wisdom in the trees, and also like the network that they have, right? So it's like kind of the same energy of the ocean. Like I just keep hearing it's all encompassing love.
Yes. Yeah.
all encompassing, like no holes, no gaps, no craters. It's just all filled in with love.
Yes. Yes, that's all it is. It's all love. Yeah. Tree
Yeah.
spirit energy is all love. Ocean spirit energy is all love.
Yeah. So now what's showing up, right? Like, so why did Ganesha show up? Well, because there's something inside of you that feels like this is going to be hard, but like, what does Ganesha? Ganesha shows like, no, this is joyful and easy, right? So this gets to be like, can you lean into joyful and easy with this book?
Oh, yes, I can.
Yeah. Yeah. So tell me, like, if you're yes, we don't have to do this unless you're yes, but it feels like there's something that we could do in your heart that would clear up so that this book can come through easy. Are you a yes to do that? I mean, I know this is live, so
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, I always just want to check. Okay, so it
Thank you for
feels,
asking.
yeah, it feels like right in your heart, it's like a toss between like massive levels of excitement and then like it's like also like there's grief. So there's like a mix between like there's this grief and there's excitement. So I want to just, the grief can be about like grief to let it leave your body, right? Like it's been here and it's like to let it go, right? It's kind of like you know, when our kids grow up and they leave the house and it's like, oh, we want them to leave. We're like, but really? Like, I kind of just wish you were 3 and I could snuggle you, you know, it's kind of the energy of this book, right? Like, you're like, this has been with me. This has been, you've been the caretaker of this message. And there's like some grief of like, if I let it go, will it still be here? Does that resonate at all?
Yeah, in a way, in a little different of a way. It's
Okay.
like when I started hearing messages from trees, it was long enough ago that people were like, really? Like there wasn't a whole lot of
No.
feedback. There's like, yeah, that's really cool. Like there is now. There's a really different energy about it now. And so the grief is, well, I've held on to this so long that, oh, I'm really sad it didn't come out before, or I missed my opportunity and now everybody does this, you know, that kind of, who's going to care? I mean, and because they've been sharing with me for so long that I really needed to get it out like a long time ago to share their message. There's a little bit of sadness that I didn't do that, but I also feel like now's a much easier time to do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Okay.
that's the excitement, and there's the kind of grief of not already doing it. Yeah.
Okay, that feels, yeah, okay, that feels accurate. And so also I think we do want to presence like this piece that is like there is like a sadness of having it leave you. So I just want to let you know that when it leaves, it actually is going to ricochet more love back in.
Okay.
Okay. Like when it goes out, it just boomerangs love back in. And it's going to be like this really beautiful, like this. I don't know if you can see my hands, right? It's like that kind of like that kind of a funnel. So it's not leaving you. When you expand it, it expands back in. So also I want to just presence that everything is always working out for us. Okay. So this book wasn't meant to come out when it was, because it's like, it needs to be here now. Right. And I'm going to tell you my story, and I probably tell this story all the time. So you've heard it. Awesome. But I'm going to tell it again because I think it really lands this whole thing of who's going to care if so many people are talking about it, right? Like, which I don't think a lot of people are talking about this. So I think you're still at the very beginnings. Okay. But when I was writing my first book, which was called The Hidden Gifts Within the Trauma of Sexual Abuse, that was my trauma. That was like, God showed me all my gifts because of trauma. And I wrote this book, and God asked me to write this book. And right before it went live, the Me Too movement hit. And I was like, why am I writing this book? Like, this is already happening in the world. Who am I to have a voice in this? And I really went through like the battle of like, I like missed it. Like I should have published this a year ago before the whole world moved in on it or whatever, like all the junk we hear in our minds. Right. So that day, every day I would listen to this song, Oceans by Hillsong United. Have you heard this song?
Maybe. I'm not sure.
Oh, good. Okay, you gotta listen to it. It's a Christian song, but it's a good, powerful song of surrender. Like, God, lead me to the waters where I cannot stand. Right?
Okay.
And
Right.
so every day I would listen to this song, and that day I was in deep prayer, and I was like, how am I writing this book? Like, who's gonna care? And at that moment I had the feeling, listen to the song. So I asked Alexa to play the song, but Alexa played the song by a different singer. So it was the same words, it was the same tune, different voice, and it was painful for my
Oh
ear.
no.
It was
Right.
so painful. And
Oh.
in that moment, I heard the truth of, like, you can say the same words and the same tune of a message, but it depends on whose voice it comes from.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so your voice is going to land in someone's heart than nobody else's voice could.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah.
Right. So this message is so important for you to put out there, because the vibration that you hold, that vibration is going to go out, and it's going to meet somebody else's vibration the way they need it.
Yeah. Yes, that makes a lot of sense.
Okay. So
Thank you for sharing your story.
great?
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I totally get it. Yeah, and
Okay.
also I was thinking of your story. It's like, no, you're exactly on time because more people are ready to hear it, right? Like
Right.
maybe a month before they'd be like, oh yeah, just another one of those books. But now they're hungry to hear that information, right? They're like, when you read something about whatever, like you want more of it. Like if you have a topic, you want more of that topic, right?
Yeah.
You
Yep.
don't ever get one self-help book.
Oh, no, I have like 90 million. That's why I have a publishing house, right?
Exactly.
Like, let's go. Let's get these messages into the world. And so I want you to feel the truth for you, right? The truth of that hearts are open now to receive this type of a book. There are way more people where when you say, I hear messages from trees, people are like, there are a percentage who are going to just naturally believe. Like, I'm a believer. Like, you landed in this right space, right? Like, yeah,
Right. Yeah.
I'm a believer. So those who are believers, they're hungry for more. They're like, give me more. I don't want just one person's story. I want multiple people's wisdom from the trees, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's really fun hearing other people's shares about it because they're all really, because what you said about the connection, right? They're all connected. They all have a very similar message.
Yeah.
Like it's just love, 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 love. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can just put love at the beginning of the book and have the rest of it blank pages.
Exactly. You can just encode it. You're just going to code the pages with the tree wisdom. I love that. Well, okay, I feel like there's the ease. Can you feel the difference in your heart now? Like the grief is gone. Can you feel that?
Yeah.
And the heart just soft and just ready. Like it's just ready. Like backpack on, notebook in the backpack, pencil. We're going out to write the book.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So keep showing me. It's interesting. It's super interesting. It's really, really loud about honing in on who needs a book. So we're going to just call her in. All right. So we're just going to call in the beautiful being. There's multiple, obviously, but we're going to call just one in, this woman. And I want you to just kind of, we're going to see where she's at in her life and why this book is the book that's going to transform her world. So I'm going to open it up. If you see anything, you share, and then I'll just share whatever I'm seeing.
I'm not getting anything yet.
Okay.
Actually, I got a really terrible thing, and I had to shoot all the negative energy away.
Shoot away.
So,
away.
Yeah.
So it feels like she's struggling, and it feels like she keeps searching for the love. She keeps searching. It's almost like she's like, it's like the book showing me that she's like pulling up rocks. Like, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Like searching and searching and searching and searching for it. And your book, it's the rock. It's the one that when she opens your book, it like opens the rock in her heart, and she's like, oh my gosh, like it's here. It's here. It's not underneath all the other rocks. It's not in all these places. Like it was just always here.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. So this is the energy. You can feel the people who need this so badly right now. So now let's just drop in for a second and feel, what's the pathway to bringing the book forward? So if you could calendar every day time to go into the forest, like I literally see you like backpack on, notebook, pencil, or if you're a laptop girl, bring your laptop, but go out there and invite them to write with you. So I know you've been collecting messages, but now it's like, it's kind of like, I have eggs in my fridge and I have butter in my fridge. Like that doesn't mean I have cookies. Right? Yeah. So it's like you have these messages that have been coming to you. So now you get to go out and be with the trees and ask them, hey, let's put the recipe together. Like let's take all the messages that you've been collecting, all the ingredients, and now let's put it into a book.
Yeah.
That feels like a yes?
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. Okay, so when do you want to finish your book? Drop in your heart. Drop in your heart. Drop in your heart.
Okay.
So get in your heart. We're going to ask your book to show us, when is the book completed in writing? When does this book get done being written?
By September 12th.
Ooh, girl, I like your fire. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Well, if I leave it longer, I don't know. That was the number that just came up.
And here's the thing, though, right? Like, it's 100% possible. Like, you already have the messages, right? So now you get to just sit with the messages and sit with the trees and do the sacred creative process that I teach. If you can do that, what's going to happen is you're just going to channel it right through.
Yeah.
And I mean, September 12th is 100% yes. Like, that's just super doable.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. So the book hears that. The book knows that. The book is aware of your commitment. Write it down on a piece of paper, and we're going to Florence Scovel Shin this. Do you know Florence?
No.
Oh, we got to meet Florence. Okay. So Florence is one of my favorite teachers. Her name is Florence Scovel Shin. She wrote a book called The Game of Life and How to Play It. And she's just magic. I love her with all my heart. And she teaches me a lot. And what she does is she teaches you that you speak it and feel it, right? So you're going to speak every day. Like, my book is complete. It's September 12th. My book is complete. It's here. It's done. It was such an easy experience. It was such a joy. I feel so liberated, alive. I feel so full. Like, just speak as though it's already so. And you're going to speak it every single day. Like, I'm so grateful it's already here. And what happens is that we call it into existence by the power within us. Okay? So that's the way you write it out. You're going to write it out. It's September 12th and my book is already done. You write it and then you just put it on your wall and you're going to speak it out loud. And actually, okay, one of Florence's quotes are on my wall. And it's funny. I mean, I see it every day, but like, it hit me this morning. So I'm going to read it for you. Also, I'm like not cute. See, like, you're going to laugh at how I put things on my wall. Like, I am not a crafty person. So this is how I put things on my wall.
That's awesome.
How cute is that? I'm going to read it to you.
It works.
It works. So this is Florence's words. The walls of lack and delay now crumble away, and I enter my promised land under grace. So I'll text this to you. I'll DM it to you. Okay. So this gets to be the mantra. It's like all the walls that have been in the way, they crumble. And you enter into the promised land of like your book being complete, this message leaving you and going into the world and transforming lives. And it's going to ricochet back in with so much joy and vibration.
Okay.
All
Yay.
right.
Yay. Yes.
Yes, ma'am. I like this. All right.
Yes.
Okay, so let's wrap your book in the most glorious packaging. Oh, it's just so beautiful. So it's nestled in the trees, and it's wrapped in like the twine and the leaves, and it's just like blanketed with their love. And we're just going to wrap it in so much love, letting it know that it is here, that it is seen, that you're bringing it through. September 12th is its birth date. And we're going to wrap you in so much love that you will be all encompassed with love as you bring this book through, that it fills in any holes and gaps inside of your system with this deep, profound love, so that as you write, love leaves your fingertips. I like that.
I love it. I love it.
That's fun. All right, my dear. Here's my request, is that you just keep me updated. DM me, let me know how things are going. If you post in your stories that you're writing, tag me. I'll throw it in my stories so we can all stay a part of your journey. Okay.
Awesome. Thank you. Lots of forest pictures.
Which I love. So yes, send them our way. And may today be a day of receiving.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Such a joy to spend this time with you.
Thank you so much. I really
You're welcome.
appreciate everything.
Such a joy. All right. I'll talk to you soon.
All right.
Bye. Thank you everyone
Bye.
for coming. If you loved this video, then I invite you to come over with me right here and watch a few more of my book channeling sessions. Join me as I sit with authors and we channel through books that are here to transform humanity. I think you're going to love them.